been 3 weeks since we arrived here in St. Martin, and so far we've had some amazing experiences between Carnival, exploding our life raft, rescued a puppy, and the entire time we've been here we've seen this abandoned hotel that was affected by the hurricane and is just sitting there rotting. So we decided it's time to go and explore it in between boat jobs, so come along with us.
When we get together, gonna be good vibe, keeps on getting better. We can watch the sunrise. Been a hard time, but I keep trying, keep on walking that road. Been a long night, but I'm still fighting, I'm not staying down low. I'm pushing past the edge, I see the light ahead, saw the dark side, but the sun is rising, I'm not giving up hope. It's a good day coming. It's a good day coming. It's a good day, sweet like honey. It's a good day coming. Gonna keep on running. Won't stop for nothing. It's a good day, good day, good day. It's a good day coming. It's a good day coming. It's a good day coming.
Come on, Brittany. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Well, today we're going back to the vet because if you guys recall, we went to the vet to get Jackson a blood test for his rabies vaccination. They sent that all the way to France, and on the way, the blood vial sample got broken.
Here in the Caribbean islands, they don't actually have facilities for that, so they send a lot of stuff to like mainland France. This is part of boating life with a dog. This is just the way it is. It's not very inconvenient sailing around with a dog. This is the one instance where it's actually been a bit of a pain, but it was a mistake. We just have to do it again, so let's go. But it sucks because it's a massive walk to get there, and we got to pass like 50 dogs all the way there, so it's really annoying. So I was like, no! So anyway, we're gonna go walk past 50 street dogs, get to this vet again, so Jackson can have another blood test. And Brittany, you got the chicken? Yeah. We got some spare chicken, so Jackson can have chicken, because last time we gave him food and it was epic. He didn't even flinch. All right, let's go do it. Get in, mister. All right. Whoa. Look at our poor life raft, guys. Wouldn't want to be stuck out in that for a few days. No, pump. Yeah, but imagine having to pump it up in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. You come here. There you go. This little thing, this will cool you down. I think it might be time for Jackson to get a new harness. Jackson's bloody stressed. We just got ambushed by about, what, 50 dogs? So we're here, we made it, we're alive. Right, mate? You didn't do too well, did you? I had to carry you past a couple of street dogs, buddy. Hey? A lot of you guys may not know this, but Jackson's a very reactive dog. So when we walk him and there's other dogs around, it's an absolute nightmare. So it took us about half an hour to walk 10 feet today. Well, I gave you some credit, it was like 400 meters. There were so many dogs on the street. Literally like 50 dogs, some on chains, some behind fences, some running loose. And literally Ryan had to pick Jackson up at one point and carry him down the street because we just could not get past. Imagine seeing Ryan picking up this gigantic dog and walking him down the street. It was a ridiculous situation. But anyways, we're at the vet now. We're just hanging out, waiting for the vet to open. We came around the back because Jackson will go crazy. So here we go. Jackson, back, buddy. Yeah.
Look at the baby. Come here, mister. This little baby came in half dead, hit by a car with his guts hanging out and his leg all chopped up. He's doing much better now. Oh, you looking for a home, puppy?
So that was not a successful mission. Basically, because they have to send the blood work back to mainland France because there's no clinics that do it here. It has to be couriered or whatever across, and the courier, because it's a Friday, said that they aren't going to be able to do it, and you can't leave the sample for too long. So we have to come back on Monday. That'll be third time lucky. And there's shit in the water, so this is just a really nice reality of both.
This is the shit part of boat life. So the vet was telling us to be really careful as well walking Jackson, because we were telling her how hard it was to get him there. And she said there's a lot of people here who have fighting dogs. Apparently dog fighting's quite popular here, which is awful.
I'm reversing back from the poo.
And on top of that, a lot of people don't care about the welfare of the animals. So there's dogs here that are out on leash, off leash, running around. And she said one of the dogs that we passed is known for killing other dogs, usually small dogs. We actually walked past him and he was out off leash, but Jackson started going crazy, so I don't think he had the balls to come see him. This is why we avoid towns. It's just too difficult.
Yeah.
This whole area is also a boat graveyard. 90% hurricane damaged boats that have been salvaged, I think.
Ooh, rigging hanging down there. So we're just scoping out some places so we don't have to walk past all those street dogs again. It's alright, buddy, she'll be back. Jackson's freaking out because Brittany's gone and she's going to go scope out the place and see if we can get to the vet easily from this little spot here, because it looks like the vet's just behind those buildings there. You can't get through?
No.
Oh, why not?
It's all fenced up.
Oh no.
Gates locked.
Alright, looks like we're walking back past the street dogs on Monday morning. Oh, this guy's anchor to it. Look at this guy's anchor. It's a whole bloody ship. Jackson, buddy. Do you want to go over and say hi to the other guys? Yeah, let's go. You can come help us do the water maker, right? Come on. Go, mate. Good boy. What's up? Oh, you got the hip hop cranking.
Yeah, man.
Go, buddy. Go on. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off because he's got gangster rap playing in the background. I'm gonna get hit up by YouTube. We're here on Artemis. We're doing a water maker flush, aren't we? Not really a water maker flush. We're doing like a complete overhaul on your water maker. It was pumping out 1200 ppm.
Oh, come on!
We just gotta stop what we're doing here and interrupt this with a public service announcement of those bloody melons are big. I mean avocados.
Over 1 kilo.
Holy shit. Do you know what? I think they're bigger than Brittany's.
Definitely bigger.
Man, that is one big ass avocado. Holy. Alright, so we needed a whole bag in 15 litres and you put a whole bag in 5 litres. So now we've got a bigger bucket. We can do off 15 litres. Alright, we're flushing the system.
So we are,
So I realized in last week's video and the week before, we kind of jumped ahead with Bodhi's progress. It went from him when we first rescued him, really not feeling well, to being playful and happy out in the boat. What you guys didn't see is about 10 days of quarantine in the bathroom, where we worked on getting rid of his fleas, his ticks, his worms, and made sure he had a full health approval from the vet before we introduced him to Jackson. So this is kind of those first 5 days that you missed. But I really quickly wanted to jump in and say hello to you guys and give you guys a little bit of a Bodhi update. When we got him, he had such a bad flea and tick infestation and worms that I just wanted to get that sorted first, get that under control, and then take him into the vet to continue his treatment. The treatment's been working really well. The few ticks and fleas that I have found have all been dead, and then the last 2 days when I'm combing him, I haven't found any, so I think he's pretty much clear of it. I'm gonna this morning give him a quick bath to really clean him up, and then I'm gonna scrub down the bathroom, completely bleach and disinfect it, wash all of his bedding out so he's starting completely fresh and clean now. So let's go see him. Oh, you're gonna feel so nice and clean. You can see he's got a little bit of scabs on his face. He had a ton of fleas that were kind of infested in that one spot, so I don't know if that was a wound and they were just attracted to it, or if it was just a spot where they decided to go wreak havoc. We're gonna get you nice and fixed up. Okay, let's give you a bubble bath. We have this Frontline spray, which protects against everything. And I don't know if this is any good, but I do it. I like to spray a little bit in the bath water. Just in case there's any fleas and ticks in the water, they hopefully die. Now we're all clean. Time to take this baby to the vet. Oh, it's okay.
Hey, little man.
Let's go make you feel good.
Hey,
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, guys. It's alright. Not all of them are looking for homes, are they? Oh, you're alright, buddy. Just here, look. They're just making water for the guys on Artemis. They lifted their boat out in the morning. They've been anchored behind us for a little while now. And they're gone. They've gone around into the lagoon, you call it, here in St. Martin. They're lifting out in the morning to fix their rudder bearing. Now, because we've already replaced our rudder bearing back in Tunisia, I'm gonna go around there in the morning and help them. Thought I'd go over there the night before, do the lowdown, and I'll deliver some drinking water to them while we're at it too. Because if you don't know, the lagoon is just filthy, 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 filthy with water. So we'll take you through the lagoon. We'll go see Artis's new home for the next few days, because I think they're going to lift out for a day. So they're there tonight, they'll lift out in the morning. I'll help them do the work with the rudder bearings, and we'll put the boat back in the water. So if you want to see how to replace a rudder bearing, I'll show you in this video. Go, buddy. Let's hope I don't get caught out in this rain. Abort mission! We're going home! Sorry, mate! Come on, let's go, let's get the hell out of here! Right when I decide to leave, hey? Oh, man.
That didn't last long.
Yeah, what the hell? I put a jacket on, and look how soaked I am.
You lasted 2 minutes out there.
I know, it was like sunshine. I'm like, oh yeah, it's looking a bit grim over there, but we'll be sweet, I'll beat it. Got out there, got literally about 400 meters away, and it just like went.
Poor Jackson!
I know, mate. It was so exciting to go for a walk, weren't you, buddy? Come on, look how wet you are.
So wet.
Like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe and watch that and share out. Come on. Alright, I got a bit of a window. It's looking pretty shit. Let's see if I can get this window. How you going?
Let me just grab that.
Grab that line of mine. Oh, the water. Okay, I see how it is.
201, 202.
You'll laugh when you see this video. I left and I got busted in the rain. Like I was saying, these guys are lifting out. We're fixing their rudder bearing tomorrow. So we thought we'd do a bit of recon mission. So I'll put the camera down, we'll discuss it, and we'll show you guys tomorrow.
What up?
There you go, the time has come, hey?
The help has arrived.
So you're up in the slings, this is great.
What up, what up?
So we're back here today, this morning, and we're gonna take this rudder off. Lewis has already got started this morning, he's taking this cap off. Good work, Lewis, what's up? So what's happened here on Artemis is the steering's super stiff. You can barely turn the wheel. When we're in the water, we're trying to work out, like, lift the boat, fix it properly, or just put it in the slings for a day and fix it. And we decided to put it in the slings for the day and fix it. Because when we look down on top of the steering quadrant, there's a bit of corrosion down there. Obviously, something's been leaking on this cap. It's a bit corroded. So for now, we're just gonna go inside the lazarette and we'll undo all the steering components and unbolt the rudder and essentially just take the rudder out. So let's do it. Yeah, it's all corroded. You see this bit here? This is all corrosion through here, and I think it's gone down. This is where the stiffness is. We're gonna take out, we're gonna clean that up, inspect it all, and then put it all back in. And hopefully we got some good steerage. While we're at it, we'll check the lower bearing on the rudder, which will show you that too. And if that needs to be repaired, we'll repair it. You generally don't need to replace these rudder bearings. They last a long time. It's usually just, they just come undone from the hull. So we got to glue it back in, and you use a polyurethane glue to do that. You can epoxy it back in with resin and all that kind of stuff, but it's not meant to. It's meant to be glued in. So let's get started on this bad boy. All right, guys, got some progress. So we're gonna drop the rudder now, just to give you an update. We're taking the pin out, got all the bolts off, we've disconnected the autopilot. Now we just gotta slide this bolt out, which Lewis will take the way of the rudder, so I can slide this bolt out. And then once I slide that bolt out, the whole rudder should just drop, and we'll show you guys that downstairs in a minute. Ready? Lift it up, drop it down a tad. Oh, there we go. All right, bolts out, let it go. Oh, that's stuck in there, eh? So normally what would happen now is that this will slide right out, but we can see the problem lays right here. So you can't pull that down, hey Lewis?
Nah.
So that should just slide out super free, super easy. So
Grippy as shit.
it's this thing here. We have to try and knock it out. So on this particular model, I think it's the Beneteau Oceanis 40s in general. They actually should have a support for the rudder, and there wasn't one put in, and it was a recall on these boats. So this is a recall bit that they've installed. Hey guys, I'm fast forwarding you through time right now. So I'm editing this video, and I just thought, wouldn't it be cool to show you guys what the whole steering quadrant and rudder bearing looks like on an Oceanis 46 compared to the Artemis's Beneteau Oceanis 40. So I'm going to whip down our lazarette right now, and I'll show you the difference. You'll see that our top bearing is molded into the actual framework of the boat on the bulkhead piece there, which gives it that support which they don't have on the 40, which is why they added in that top bracket. Our rudder stock is also a bit thicker, a bit more solid, so it's a bit more sturdy. But yeah, we'll jump down, have a look, and just compare the difference there. Give you guys just another idea and just a bit more information about the whole rudder bearing situation. Man, I actually feel like there's so much more room in here with the 46-foot boat, but I feel like they got more room because I got this big ass, I got this massive generator in the way here. So if the generator wasn't here, life would just be so much easier. But and then to top it off, I've also got the water maker up here. So if you haven't seen my water maker video, for about $1,000, I built a 100 litre per hour water maker. Go check that one out. Now this is the system we have on our 2008 Beneteau Oceanis 46. As you can see, the post is a lot thicker, and also on the top bearing here, you can see how it's been epoxied to the actual bulkhead down here, which gives it a lot of strength, which is where they went wrong on the 40. The top bearing is actually just kind of free floating. They forgot to epoxy that in, which is why they have installed this third top bearing on the metal bracket. Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's up the top now. I can't hit that anymore. There's the top there. We got it out. There she is. So we'll just clean this post up, but we'll clean up the bearing up top there as well and get all the rust and corrosion off that as well and put it all back in clean. It should be sweet. We'll clean this up and spray that with some rust converter. Lewis has already cleaned up the post and the rudder. So yeah, it's all happening here and it's all working out well. We're stoked. It's a simple, easy job. Don't need to be afraid. Alright, we'll clean this bad boy back up. So this is the piece that Beneteau put in for the Oceanis 40. I think it was just the 40. Our 46, we don't have this piece. So these boats actually have 3 rudder bearings. And this was the cause of the issues we had today with this one being too tight and corroded. We cleaned it up, we put it back in. I've got rust converter on it. We've cleaned up the autopilot arm and we put rust converter on that also, which is why it's black. So that's all sealed and ready to go. So I'll put these back in now and hopefully, man, you won't have any issues anymore. So I've just greased the shaft and put this baby girl back in tight like a glove. And hey, give it a turn, Lewis. 2 fingers, look at that. Feeling good? Who's your daddy? So let's put all this back together now and Lewis and Emma can go sailing again. And just like that, it's all done. All right, so you couldn't even turn the wheel last time and look at that. Spin it, spin it. Oh, baby. How you doing? Look at that. All done, case closed, boom. Yo.
Oh my god, you scared me.
What are you doing?
I don't know, exploring.
See that?
Wow, look at this. What are they?
Sorry. I am listening. I just wanted to film as well. Go, mate.
Oh, you look. I was just fixing my boobs. Okay, get it. Alright, well that was not a successful mission.
Are you gonna film the turd?
No.
Got some floaters in the water here. Jackson almost made me fall in just then with the turtle. Yeah, there we go. Go for a Hero 10. Hero 10. I know. Oh, you're naked down there. Clickbait. That's good, eh? Hello.
Where's the little mic thing?
Right now you're going to go for a Hero 10. How you doing? I've come over the tools and the knowledge, I like to say. That's not a bucket.
This is a bucket.
That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
That's a spoon. We are not living it up at all. We've got like used second-hand bloody cutlery.
This is also second hand.
You guys have like Beneteau official cutlery. Alright.
Like and subscribe. It's got hair in my face. Ah, Jackson. Jackson says like and describe.
Describe.
Like and subscribe. He's really heavy. He's tricking me. Like that.
If you like the videos, please subscribe. Fell off the couch. Like and subscribe.